I'm having a hard time getting this guy to sit up right. I mean, he keeps slumping down on me. Sit there, thing. This is Red. He's an it. This is an it. I'm an it. And I'm making a real fashion statement right now. I'm wearing one of my old Guild and Walmart t-shirts. And I've got t-shirts probably as old as some people watching this video. Anyway, my name's Rusty. Rusty78609 is this channel, and this is not the greatest studio in the world. I know. I just got through taking a shower, and I put some. I used to use baby oil. I don't use that anymore. I use what do they call it? Mineral oil, and I just put a little bit. It's the same thing, but anyway, 3:44 p.m. Daylight savings time ended, or whatever it did began. I don't know which it did, but it changed 1 hour today. November the 6th, 2016. And why don't I have him up here? Because I kept bumping him with my elbow, and that's the end of that. So anyway, he's got a promotion, I guess you'd call it, or a demotion, whatever you want to say. He's, whenever something is totally lifeless, you have to be, I guess it's like a little baby. You kind of just got to watch everything. But anyway, that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is listen up. Anyway, his little mouth moves, okay? See that? But anyway, I've full-time RV'd for a long time, about 23 going on 24 years, and now I go camping in a Prius and have done that for about 4 years. I haven't towed this vehicle in 3 years, okay? And I don't plan to, because Prius car camping kind of took me over, because it's cheap and it's something I like to do. But the reason I'm doing this video is because, people do things for reasons. You see people going in a certain direction, or they're going to do something. They're doing it for a reason. Everybody does things for a reason, okay? Even me holding this. This is Red on the head, and this is TC, Trenton Clump. Trenton Clump, both they're a presence. They just kind of keep me company, and they don't talk. This one stares, and that one stares and smiles like this. So, having said all that, what I was going to touch on, it was raining here a while ago, and it's about 58 degrees, cool, comfortable, cool actually, a little chill in the air. And I'm in Central Texas, USA, at my home base, in my 26-foot RV. It's a Jayco, J-Flight, blah, 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 bunkhouse model, whatever. And anyway, it reminded me of why I like living in an RV, and I've done it for 23 years. I've lived in nice homes and all that sort of thing. Seems like 1,000 years ago, but I have. And anyway, it's just amazing how homey, or how much like a home for me this feels. I mean, I think that's what RVing and camping is all about. It's like being close to nature without a lot of stuff. And whenever I get the chance, these guys may go bye-bye, But anyway, having said, but whenever I'm camping, there's moments. It's not like it's a continuous flow of total happiness and thrill after thrill and beauty after beauty and all that. It ain't. Because there's sometimes you go like, what the shit am I doing? Why am I doing this? I don't have to do this, okay? And even camping in my Prius, because it's not the easiest thing in the world, okay? I'm 71 years old. I know I say that a lot, but I say that because 70% of the people that watch my videos are first-time viewers. And so, why go RVing? Why go camping in a car? Why go traveling at all? And the answer is, it's for those moments. That's all I can tell you. It's for those moments. And it's not a continuous stream of wonderful things. It isn't. It isn't, but that's life. I mean, anywhere you are, the only thing that are the advantage that traveling has now, whether it's RVing, car camping, truck camping, living in a car, living in an RV, whatever you're doing, the biggest difference for me, or me, is that it's variety. Okay, and to me, for some reason, I got addicted to it, and when I'm not, and when I'm not on the road 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a year, I get, I don't know, I just get the itch, I call it, and I want to go. Where? Doesn't matter, just somewhere, just go. And that's one of the things I think that the people that do this a lot have, they have that in common, that desire to be, it's not necessarily free. You're not any more free traveling than you are at home. Freedom is a state of mind. The difference is the environment is continually changing. The people you're talking to are different. I mean, they're continually, you're continually meeting and new people. Now, I don't carry on a lot of conversations when I'm traveling. I don't just walk around and say, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing?" Sometimes I mean, if somebody appears to be reasonably friendly or they say something to me, I'll ask them where they're from, and that always leads to a good conversation because they'll ask where I'm from and la. And I enjoy that. And if I stayed in one spot, like my home base, year round, the neighbors know who I am. I don't know who they are. I don't even know their names. But, I walk down the street and how you doing? How's good to see you, where you been, blah, blah, blah. And that just goes, that's the same thing. It's like, remember the movie, I think it was called Groundhog Days, where it was the same day over and 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 over. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what happens in life. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I went through it for many years where I got up in the morning, went into work, got off at 5 or so, came home and, did doom, boom, boom, same thing over. But since I've been, I don't know, I'd say, well, let's see, I turned 49 in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia in the U.S. Peace Corps in 1994. So prior to that, about 5 years, so let's say 1989, from that forward, I've been pretty much a rambling man, just checking crap out. And, that's what I think the benefits are of traveling. Now, again, how you do it doesn't matter. If you want to go in a tent, whatever, it doesn't matter. Variety, in my opinion, for me. Now, for a lot of people, it isn't. And a lot of people find that out when they get on the road. That's why you see a lot of low mileage RVs for sale, because that dream that they had was not the dream they wanted. It was in their mind. They saw themselves standing at Grand Canyon. Oh, how beautiful, how beautiful. But they didn't show the heat, the bugs, or they had a flat on their RV, or they got to their campsite and there was a lot of noise, or they got to their campsite and nothing worked, or whatever. A lot of things can happen. Or they couldn't find a good campsite. They didn't make reservations. I don't make reservations. I just pot luck. But, again, different strokes for different folks. Why am I doing this RV? Because I felt inspired by a nice rain on a cool day, kind of a fall day. And it just reminded me of, I was in Crestone, Colorado in May 3 years ago at I think it's a BLM, maybe it's a National Forest campground. It's just right up north of town. And it was snowing. And I almost got chills. I almost got tears in my eyes. I felt so damn good. I even got out. It was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I climbed out of my Prius. I was in my Prius, and I just looked at the snowflakes. I mean, I had a flashlight, and I'd shine up, and they were big ones, big old good ones. And I thought, man, this is what it's all about. And sometimes when I find a place that has just a unbroken view for miles and miles and miles, I just think that's what it's all about. Now, does it get boring? I don't know, man. It doesn't get. It seems like when I reflect on it, when I think about it, it's more enjoyable than when I'm actually doing it. And because you can't. The moments are just going boom, 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 and so it's hard to kind of grab a moment and hang on to it. But your mind does. Your mind grabs them and hangs on to them, and forms a kind of a memory. And the next thing you know, when you get home, you're going, boy, I did it. I enjoyed that. And you don't remember exactly what you enjoyed, which moments were better than others, but you did. You had a good feeling about it. It's like you're clean or something. You're refreshed, and and I think that's the way we were meant to live, because we were a migratory animal for, and still are in a lot of ways, but migrating from one place to another, from one season to another season, migration and moving because of the animals, moved or whatever. I think it's just instinctive that we do this. I mean, I enjoy it. It's about all I can say. And I just wanted to do this video because I know a lot of you are out there on the fence. You're either in retirement, near retirement, you're wanting to go working on the road. You're thinking, boy, I don't know if I'm going to take this leap of faith or not. I don't know if I can do it. Well, you'll never know till you try it. That's all I got to tell you. Now, will it work for you? I cannot say, and nobody can else say. If somebody else says, "Oh yeah, you'll love it, you'll love it, you'll love it," that's bullshit. You may not love it. You may hate it, hate it, hate it. And I think it's harder on the women than it is on the men, even though there's a lot of single women out there camping in vans and so forth. Because a woman has a very strong nesting instinct. A man doesn't. A man is more of the, go hunting and be gone and come back every now and then, that sort of thought process. But, there's different strokes for different folks. And would I recommend it? I'm not going to recommend anything to anybody. If you ask my opinion, I'll give it to you and how I feel about it. But for me to say, oh man, this is what you got to do, I just couldn't do that. I would never do that. I mean, I may make recommendations every now and then, but it's based on my own personal experience. And that reminds me too about comments. I went over some today. I don't have any internet access where I am right now. The Wi-Fi's down. Rise broadband's been down for 2 days, and I don't know what the problem is. But so sometimes I may miss a comment. I try to respond to most of them or all of them if I can. And but if I miss your comment or you think, well, I wonder why you didn't say something about that, it's not because I didn't. I may not have seen it, because some of them, if you add a comment to a comment, it doesn't show up in the current comments. Okay, in other words, I'd have to scroll all the way down to that video to find it, and I do the best I can, I guess is what I'm saying. So leave your comments, and for those of you that subscribe, thank you. 700 of you. You hear me? 700. That's a miracle. I mean, and you're watching this guy in this old Gildan t-shirt from Walmart with this thing and that thing, and you can't hardly feel lonely. I don't. That's another thing. Whenever I'm like here at home base, even though I'm alone, I don't feel lonely. Now, I lived out in Terlingua Ranch near Big Bend for a while, and I felt lonely there. I don't know why I did, but I did. And sometimes when I'm traveling, I feel more loneliness than I do when I'm here. It's like this is where the roots are. So I go out and come back and go out and come back. And so, but what I'm hoping for is I want to train myself, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job, to go out more and come back less. Okay? I want to go on longer trips. I got some other places I want to see. But anyway, I know y'all heard enough from me. But for those of you that are on the fence, make your own choice. I don't think it's a mistake. Give it a shot. Thumbs up. Adios. Carpe diem. Thumbs up. Adios. Carpe diem. Or carpe diem. Thumbs up. I can't remember. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Red on the head. This is red. That's Trenton Clump, TC. Take deep breaths. Drink plenty of water. Don't sit down too much. Stand up. You can do that at home. Stand up. If you don't want to go walking, just stand up. Sitting on your butt is lethal. So, having said all that, guys, enjoy your day. Bye-bye.